Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Ronald Acuna Jr., always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively, defensively, when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation, because you never see him give away an at-bat. He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. In the air, left side. Hilliard makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Chris, when you watch Freddie Freeman hit, the ability to make contact and slug, he's kind of the ultimate player for the modern game. Hilliard makes the grab, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill in this one, Dustin May.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's a big power threat. Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And the pitch.
Jr.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Foul ball there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next one misses. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Acuna runs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Acuna on at first, nobody out. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. Three one is on the way. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground right side. And Olsen is set down.
Batting third.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And a big factor for them in recent games, Austin Riley.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Here's Austin Riley. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
So here's Murphy now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Ripped to short. Lux throws to first in time. That's out number 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And a pitch. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a third-round pick. Their first-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their second-round pick that year was Brian McCann. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice. Nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Runner at first with no outs here. Out to center. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. J.D. Martinez is the first guy that I remember seeing videotaping his own batting practice so that he could go back inside and look at the video. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, one out. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. On the ground, right side. Smith on second. Martinez at first. One gone. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hilliard makes a nice running catch.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now Miguel Vargas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Lifted in the air, out to left, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Back at Truist Park, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. And the righty deals. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting 6, the center fielder,
Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right down the chute, that's strike 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That one the other way to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 low. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he was only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Jorge Mateo stands in now, looks at that one inside. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The count 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hilliard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Orlando Arcia up next. Ground ball up the middle to second. Lux gets him easily, ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Gavin Lux. Fastball for a strike. And that is strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Left-hand batter waits. Acuna has it sized up. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. To third. Riley. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Peralta stands in now and watches strike 1. Just a weak fly ball this time. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Freeman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first, and Freeman is retired. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still tied. As we go to the last of the third. And now here is Orlando Arcia. That's ripped. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. And another ball. Matt Olson waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-1 on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
First and second, no outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
The pitch. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Now back, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So 2 down now, and here is Austin Riley.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Out there to center. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Will Smith. Morton back to work. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Trace Thompson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Martinez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 4, here's Sean Murphy. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now 1 and 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the count is even. On the ground, right side. Taylor whips it to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Carno swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He hit into a double play his first time up. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 ball.
And strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Next offering is fouled back.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Taylor tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
The batter.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Vargas.
In there, and it's 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now batting. Right fielder. James.
So digging in, James Outman. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That's strike 1. To the right side. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Gavin Lux. Base knock center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe, he beat the tag. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Pulls that one foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Lux on third. Peralta at first, 2 out of the inning. And there's a hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. First and second, 2 down. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. On the ground to third. And they tag him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th. Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
The left fielder.
The wind and the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1-1 now. Fouled off left side. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dustin May won't. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Yency Almonte, on for his 20th appearance of the year. Jorge Mateo now, he's 0 for 1. Almonte checks on first. Hilliard dives back in safely. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And 1-2. Now move to first. And now it's even up. Nobody out, runner at first. Check on the runner. Hilliard back on a dive. The 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The 1-0. In the air, out towards right center. Outman gets under it, makes the grab for the second out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna in the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. And that's in the dirt. Hilliard over at second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. And he pumps it a strike. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Welcome back, top six. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Trace Thompson. There's a swing and a drive. Hilliard moving back for it. Still going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Martinez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And it's even up. Chris, when you look at the launch angle revolution, J.D. Martinez might be one of the first guys you'd come up with. Remember, he was released by the Astros in March of 2014. The Tigers signed him, sent him to AAA. He raked down there, and then once he was called up by Detroit, since then, he's been one of the top hitters in baseball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia whips it to first, and Martinez is out. Taylor in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Charlie Morton's got the nickname Ground Chuck because of all the ground balls that he gets, and it's a guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. The pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Riley, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1-2 now. That's down and in. Now this is in the air down the line. Martinez brings it in, and there's one down. And now the DH, Sean Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021. And that's too high. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Right-handed reliever on the ground. Taylor whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. And that one is inside ball one. Travis d'Arnaud, a kid that grew up in Southern California dreaming of being a Dodger. He loved Mike Piazza as a kid. Here's a 1-1. Slapped foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball one. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. There's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Late swing, fouled off. The 0-2. Nope. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Outman.
That's in there. And that's strike one. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Lutz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Here's a 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Riley pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quiet. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Marcell Ozuna. And he deals. Just missed. And there's a ball. The 2-1. And delivers outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And next for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. This is a guy who's in the line of first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Eli White.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
White gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Garcia throws over, and he's back in safely. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Next pitch, not close, up high.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Garcia keeping an eye on him. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Again to first, and no luck this time either. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. And there he goes.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Here's Orlando Arcia. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's under it. And there's one down. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Daniel Hudson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering misses badly for ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Hard liner. Outman puts it away. Runner tagging for third. He's in there.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Hudson throw to first. Mateo back safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. That's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right-hander kick steals. Runner takes off. pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now the count is even. And that misses off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Moved first. Mateo back in on a dive. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Left for Atlanta. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now into the ball game on defense. Eli White. He'll be out in left field. Ready to begin the eighth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, David Peralta. Morton back to work. And that's outside. Ball one. New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Matzik.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Mateo tosses to first. First out in the top of the eighth. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, left field, down the line. White snags it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. There's a strike. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the eighth coming up. Brusdar Grotterol gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And a pitch. And fouled off. Ripped to third. Throw on to Freeman, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Martinez has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Down in order. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH, Trace Thompson. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin McHugh.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Thompson on at first. Nobody out. There's a strike and a count 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Taylor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. His second of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Dylan Lee takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
International on sabbatical, ain't it magical? Whoa, unimaginable, go gadget flow. I just had to let you know.
Digging in, Gavin Lux. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lee, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. And he grounds one to the right side. Mateo sends it to first. That ends the frame. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That one hit to right. And makes the grab. And there's 1 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. Entered as a pinch runner, so this is his first plate appearance, and it comes here in the 9th. Strike 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kicks and fires. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. That one missing inside. Just one strike away. Popped up. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes.
He got hands. TSA frisk me. They say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby